Have you ever heard a US president suggest that America should copy Europe's drug prices? Or that the federal government, yes, the same one Republicans always said should stay out of the way, should step in and cap prescription costs? Well, welcome to Trump Season 2. The second term, higher stakes, and yes, economic logic that feels like it came from a late-night infomercial. In the past few weeks alone, the man has floated a drug pricing plan that could wipe out $1 trillion in Big Pharma's global profits, compared America to a luxury boutique where only the highest bidders can shop, and told parents their kids don't need $30, just 3 will do. So what exactly is Trump doing here? Rewriting the rules? Waging war on the free market? Or just making it up as he goes? Well, here's the deal. He's rolling out something called Most Favored Nation pricing. Trump is pushing a plan called Most Favored Nation pricing. It would tie the cost of prescription drugs in the US, starting with Medicaid, to the average prices paid in countries like Canada, France, Japan, and Germany. On paper, sounds like a win for patients. In practice, the pharmaceutical industry is panicking. Why? Because analysts estimate this move could cost Big Pharma up to $1 trillion in global revenue. That's trillion, with a T. Medicaid alone spends about $51 billion a year on meds. If Trump's policy expands, as some lawmakers want, it could shake up the entire pricing structure across the U.S. health system, including discount programs like 340B. PHRMA, the industry's biggest lobbying group, didn't hold back. Government-set prices are a threat to patient access and innovation. Even top Republicans like House Speaker Mike Johnson are fuming. But since it's Trump's idea and Trump is the GOP these days, most are just smiling through gritted teeth. So, is this bold reform or economic vandalism in a lab coat? And this isn't the only time Trump's logic has taken a hard left turn. Take this gem. A little girl doesn't need $30. 3 is enough. That's how Trump justified imposing up to 100% tariffs on Chinese goods, including toys. Here's the problem. Over 80% of toys sold in America come from China or nearby Asian countries. When tariffs go up, it's not Beijing paying the price, it's the parents at Target. Even Barbie's boss agrees. Mattel's CEO says tariffs haven't brought jobs back to the US. They just make things more expensive. So congratulations. Higher prices, zero benefit. Then there's the whole luxury boutique theory. Trump recently said, "America is like a fancy store. If you want to buy from us, you pay top dollar." Catchy, but completely backward. The US isn't a seller in the global economy. It's the world's biggest buyer. We import to fuel demand, create choice, and keep prices low. If you build walls, raise tariffs, and restrict trade, guess who pays? That's right, you do. Fewer goods, higher prices, and lost jobs. That's not winning. That's self-sabotage. MSNBC's Chris Hayes dubbed it reverse economics. Because in Trump's world, if you don't pay his price, you can leave the store. But the first ones walking out are American consumers. Wall Street is still hoping Trump is bluffing, that he'll talk tough and walk it back, but so far, no backtracking, no plan, no negotiation, just one tweet after another. Even the Treasury Secretary had to admit Trump invented parts of his China trade story. And while he blusters online, supply chains are collapsing, ports are scrambling, and American logistics firms are staring at empty containers and delayed contracts. If this keeps up, we're not heading for a recession because of war or a pandemic, but because one man thinks trade policy equals performance art. Now, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. We've seen bold moves, plenty of noise, and an economy on edge. But is Trump really leading us toward a new direction, or is he just throwing everything out the window? Trump isn't acting like the leader of a $26 trillion economy. He's acting like a moody shopkeeper who thinks he can close the store when the customers won't pay his price. Except in this store, the customers are the American people. And closing the doors means job losses, rising prices, and a slower economy for everyone. So what do you think? Is Trump actually shaking up a broken system? Or just breaking it further? Drop a comment below. Let us know where you stand. And hey, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more sharp takes on the stories that matter. See you next time.